I took one for the team and dated a fat girl. My roommate Dylan needed a wingman to get with Chloe from biology, but Chloe always hung out with her friend Maya. Dylan begged me to ask Maya out so we could double date. I was failing calculus and chemistry badly, so when Dylan offered to do my laundry for a month plus cover groceries, I agreed. Figured I'd suffer through one dinner and help my desperate roommate. But when I met Maya at the library, she noticed my calculus book and said, "Professor Reeves's class? That's brutal. Want me to show you integration by parts?" In 20 minutes, she explained concepts I'd struggled with for weeks. Her brain worked like a computer, but she made everything simple. Our date became a 3-hour study session. She explained chemistry using Pokemon analogies, which sounds dumb but worked perfectly. But here's what hit me. She wasn't just smart, she was patient. When I got frustrated with a problem, she'd just smile and find another way to explain it. No judgment, no eye rolls, just genuine kindness. I kept waiting for the awkwardness, for the moment I'd have to fake interest, but it never came. She told me about her family's farm back home, how she was the first to go to college. Her dad worked double shifts at a factory to help pay her tuition. When she talked about him, her face lit up with this mix of pride and determination that made my chest tight. By week 2, I was excited to hang out with her. She was funnier than most people I knew, and her confidence was attractive. We'd study until midnight while others partied. But around week 3, the guilt started eating me alive. Every time she smiled at me, every time she brought me coffee without being asked, every time she celebrated my small victories like they were her own, I felt like garbage. Dylan kept pestering me about setting up the double date, but I kept making excuses. When he cornered me about it, I told him I actually liked Maya and wasn't going to use her anymore. He completely lost it, called me selfish, and didn't speak to me for 2 weeks. Maya had become the best part of my days, and I was terrified she'd find out I'd only asked her out as some twisted favor. One night about a month in, we were studying for a brutal chemistry exam when she just broke down crying. Her financial aid got delayed, and she was scared she'd have to drop out. Without thinking, I pulled her into a hug, and she melted into me like she'd been holding everything together by sheer will. "I'm sorry," she whispered into my shirt. "I know you didn't sign up for this mess." But that's when I realized I had signed up for it. Not Dylan's stupid scheme, but for her. For late-night study sessions, for terrible chemistry jokes, for watching her face scrunch up when she concentrated. I'd signed up for all of it. I helped her figure out the financial aid paperwork, even drove her to the office 3 times. When everything got sorted 2 weeks later, she kissed me for the first time in the parking lot. It wasn't some movie moment. It was desperate and grateful and real, and I knew I was completely screwed because I was falling for someone who thought I actually liked her from the start. My exam grades started coming back better, B's instead of D's. Maya would quiz me relentlessly, and slowly, things began clicking. By midterms 2 months later, I managed my first A in calculus and a solid B+ in chemistry. My parents called thinking it was a mistake. When I told Maya about their reaction, she grabbed my hands and said, "I'm so proud of you," and meant it more than they did. That's when the shame really hit me. This incredible girl was proud of me, was investing in me, was building something real with me, and it all started as a lie. About 6 weeks in, Maya looked up from her textbook and said, "You know, I wasn't sure you actually liked me when you first asked me out." I panicked, thinking she knew about Dylan's scheme. "But you're the first guy who listens when I talk about science. People usually think I'm boring." That's when I realized I wasn't pretending anymore. We've been dating 3 months now. My GPA went from 2.1 to 3.2. Dylan's still single and still pissed at me.